Hi, guys, and welcome to the course on how to make passive income with digital courses. My name's Mandy Gatlin, and I'm really excited that you're here. If you're here, then I know where you're headed, and I know where your mind is, and I already like it. Most likely, you're feeling burnt out from trying to do all the things. Maybe you're even spreading yourself thin by providing coaching or doing even a job, and you're just feeling like your time and your energy are very precious. And this is the reason why I even got into doing digital courses and why they're probably my favorite way to create passive income. And in this course, we're going to go over how to help you identify what that digital product or that digital course is for you to get started. We're going to go through how you can pick that so that you pick it right from the start, and then how to actually build it. So we're going to get into the tech stuff, and it's super easy. I don't want you to be scared at all. I make it super easy. This is how I've been doing it for a long time. I don't do a lot of editing. I just go in, I video, and then I start loading up my programs into my platforms. So I'm going to go over all of that with you, but I just wanted to welcome you here and talk a little bit about why, we're doing this. Why are we even here? Why are you here? And most likely you're feeling really burnt out and you're looking for something that can make life easier for you, like to bring in income in an easier way. And so this is the perfect way to do that. The digital products world is growing by leaps and bounds. It makes it so much easier for people to be able to learn this way because most people are learning online these days. And it makes it easier for you to reach a wider audience. And we're going to go over that in the course, how you can do that through social media organically, and then also create ads or, pay for some things if you want to reach people more quickly. So we are going to go over that in the course as well. Now, for me, I really had to find something because my life was becoming so chaotic and I was really feeling burnt out. My story was that I had a balloon business, a balloon and helium company, and I started that way back in my college days. And I worked that business day and night. I mean, I was up to like 2 in the morning working that business. It required a lot of my time and my energy. And after a couple of years, I got really burnt out. I continued doing it for so many years, and the business kept growing. But with each year that went by, I just started to feel more and more tired and really burnt out. And at the same time, I was like, what am I going to do? This is how I'm making my money. And so I felt a little bit trapped. And I'm sure that if you're here, you might be feeling the same feeling, especially if you're working for someone or maybe you have your own business, but maybe you are like providing so much of your time and your energy that you feel like there's no way out. And so that's what I felt. And at some point, I realized that I needed to make life easier for myself. And I started to think about ways that I could, show people what I was doing, like doing balloon decorating, even without me having to be there. And what came to my mind was creating these little videos. And so I took some time And I set up a background for myself and blew up some balloons, made some sculptures, and I started to create these little mini videos on how to make the most basic designs that really I was already showing my clients and, giving them this free knowledge. And that free knowledge was the thing that kind of enticed them to buy the product. And so what I was doing really was like thinking up ways that I could have my client connect the dots, and make it easier for me so that I didn't have to keep showing them like repeatedly over and over again how to do this, how to create these like little designs. And so eventually what I ended up doing was I videoed all of these, creations, and then I put them up into our a website. And at some point, I was able to refer my clients to those links, to those videos on my website. And it made it so much easier because I didn't have to keep repeating myself. So already I was starting to see the benefit of how you can make something once and put it out there online, and then suddenly, your time and energy comes back to you tenfold. So I had this moment where I was like, oh wow, like if you could do this with something like this business, I'm sure you could take it and replicate it into many other businesses or many other areas. And so that's when my digital product journey really began. And it was just from the sheer need of really wanting my time back and my energy back. It really didn't even come with like wanting income at the time. That was just kind of a result or like a byproduct of putting in my time and my energy, making it easier for me and also making it easier for my clients. And what ended up happening was a lot of those people watched those videos and it excited them and it made them want to use the product more. And so through my efforts and like educating, them, suddenly they were starting to see, okay, like I need more of the product, I want to put it out there. And so a lot of our clients were business owners, people who had like car dealerships and apartment communities, and they wanted to know how to use balloons to market for their business. And so they were suddenly now creating these little mini designs that were kind of eye-catching and appealing, and it made it look like they had hired a balloon professional to come, almost every day and put these little designs out for them. And instead, they were doing it. So they were also saving money because they were learning how to do it themselves. And they were also saving time and energy and all of that because here they are learning how to do it, from us, which we were professionals. And so they were learning all the little tips and tricks. Now, this is exactly what you do when you're creating a digital course for people. You're basically just going to be looking for something that you already know, some area of expertise, something that you've figured out that you can take and transmit into something that people can read or look at in terms of video, and learn from it. And it benefits everyone, right? That's the whole point here of recording what you know and putting it out to the world. And really, if you think about it, it's so much better and so much easier to record something once, right? Or you may have to, practice and record yourself a few times. But I'm going to even tell you, like, just go for it, just do it. My early versions of those videos were not perfect at all. And the videos that I put out for digital courses and all of the things that I teach, they're not perfect at all. But I just go for it. I just put myself out there. And I do it with the heart of like really wanting to share what I know. And so I think if you do it with intention and you do it with heart and also put a little bit of, your time and energy into this, creating something that, looks somewhat professional, but then also comes across as very helpful, then you're going to have a great product to sell. So, my goal with this for you is to learn how to do this very simply, very easily, to take something that you already know, put it into a digital product, and then I'm going to show you ways that you can market it and sell it and get it out there. So, that is my goal with this course for you. I want you to be thinking about what is your reason why that you're doing this. For me, it was to save me time and save me energy. At the time, I didn't really have the goal of making passive income, but that is the title of this course. And so for a lot of you that might be coming in to this course, for you, it might be making a little bit of passive income. We're going to go over what passive income even is in the course. But to kind of give you, a quick explanation, it's like income that comes to you with hardly any work, right? So for you, it may be really simplifying, something that you're creating or you're teaching and putting it in something that can be easily handed over to someone and they can buy it from you. You receive the income and you can do this multiple times. So you're selling it multiple times to multiple people, right? So for me, also, one of my big reasons why I do this, why I create these, is because I had that aha moment where I was like, I can reach many people at once, right? I don't have to just keep repeating myself. That was like such a relief to me. And I know for people, I've done coaching even, I've done one-on-one coaching. And when you do one-on-one coaching, at some point you start to realize that you have to keep showing up day after day. Your hours are starting to like add up and your time and your energy then is starting to dwindle down. Like you, at some point, you will burn out and you will reach kind of a ceiling for yourself. There's only so many hours in the day that you can book, right, to do coaching with people. So this is the other benefit. If you're a coach, if you're a consultant or something like that, or even a business owner, you may only have so many hours in the day to help your clients out. And so by creating these digital courses or digital products, you can package up things that you often repeat and then you can sell them to those clients. I've even had people use these digital courses and digital products as almost like a gift or something that they um, hand over to their clients. Their clients sign up with them, but then they say, okay, you've got to watch this, this little bundle or this little package. So sometimes it can be even as part of, the sale that you make maybe you're doing one-on-one still, but you have them take this digital course first and watch it and learn the foundation. See, so it can simplify your life in a huge way because you're taking that knowledge that you have and packaging it up so that now you can hand it over, you can transmit it to many, many people at one time. So for you personally, I want you just now in this video, I want you to be tuning into yourself and asking yourself why you need to create this course or this digital product. Sometimes just asking yourself that question will automatically start giving you a flow of ideas and answers right away. We are going to get right into how to come up with the ideas for your course or your product in the next few videos. But just by asking yourself this question, what is my reason why for doing this? I'm betting it's going to help you come up with some things that you already know, that you're already repeating, and you can just start listing them down. If you do that, you're going to have a jump start in the course. You're going to be able to fly through the course very easily and know right away, what you need to be jotting down as your ideas, and then applying all of these techniques in this video to create something that's really outstanding that you can sell. All right, so I'm so excited for you. Thank you for joining us for this course, and welcome to coming into this course. I can't wait for you to see what you can create and how you can create passive income for yourself.